around the 10th month of the year, the Granite State goes crazy for Halloween. Dozens of haunts see streams of scare addicts. But what do the hundreds of haunters that staff these haunted houses do when the sun comes up?
I'm a hairstylist.
I'm a barista at Starbucks.
I'm an engineering technician at the shipyard.
I'm a garde manger, actually.
I work at an insurance company.
I'm an early childhood educator.
I'm a lifeguard and a swim instructor.
I am in HR and finance.
I'm a software engineer.
A production manager at a sign shop.
I'm an insurance accountant.
I work as a full-time storeroom clerk over at a hospital.
I scoop ice cream.
I work in finance.
After seeing these seemingly normal human beings performing as terrifying monsters at Haunted Overload in Lee, we decided to follow a few to their day jobs to document the double lives they lead in October. Meet Kyle Aruda.
Hey Tim, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Yeah, welcome. Here we are, 16 Hallbalkers, beautiful house, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, recently updated. Ready to head on in? Real estate agent by day, Beth by night. October is no sleep month. So by day I'm slinging houses, selling real estate, and at night I work on haunted houses, get into makeup, and scare people.
Kyle has been in the haunt game for 11 years, but his love for all things Halloween started at a young age.
I used to set up a little display in my mother's front yard. Nobody ever came to it. But yeah, I had this fascination for not understanding what's going on or not knowing how it worked. I like becoming somebody else because I have to be nice. You know, when I'm showing houses and selling houses, I have to be positive and, you know, friendly and outgoing. And then when I put makeup on, it's kind of like becoming somebody else. You can kind of let go and just kind of be a jerk, really. I love it, yeah. This is very different from showing houses. Although we do have the mansion. I should do like an episode of House Hunters. Let's do that one. I definitely don't bring the chainsaw to showings.
Tim Sullivan recently bought a house from Kyle.
And it's a great neighborhood. Tons of trick-or-treaters, very family-friendly, close to all the amenities.
But he wasn't aware of his split personalities.
Oh, wow.
Thoughts?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to open the door to that.
Some people know that I do this and some people don't. I gave some clients tickets a couple years ago and went through the haunted house, and then they never spoke to me again. So now we're a little bit more secretive about what I do.
In Seabrook, Tim Sadowski is a fixture in the community.
Well, I own Pet City here in Seabrook, so I've been doing it for close to 38 years.
He makes house calls for tank maintenance, looking like this. And it only takes him moments each weekend to transform into this.
He loves to harass people. Come up behind, a little whisper in the ear.
That's a yes.
A little lick on the cheek.
Tom calls himself a monster kid. He owns hundreds of masks and became obsessed with the scary, out-of-this-world creatures as a child.
I would take half a little wiffle ball that glowed in the dark, and I'd make little goggles out of it, and I had a black cape, and so I would do all sorts of, you know, different things.
Most of his customers have no idea of Tom's double life. Although, as we learned, if you hang around long enough, a few clues may tip you off.
All I simply have to do is just have them right on the floor here, and people, when they walk into the room, happen to look down and see them and jump. So I've had women scream. And
Mike Serwoski knows a little bit about Tom's after-hours spooking, but says most that know him would find it shocking.
Mild-mannered, just helping out the community, helping out other people, and then he goes out to Haunted Overload, and then he goes wild.
I like to call haunt acting interactive entertainment. So it's something that, you know, besides obviously scaring somebody and getting the thrill of that, you can also entertain somebody and see them and really enjoying themselves and getting a kick out of this stuff.
Looking to wind down and relax a bit after all the suspense and scares? Head to Elements Massage in Somersworth and ask for Ray. Ray, the massage therapist by day, Nakrusha, the zombie pirate by night.
The thing that I get a kick out of, you know, from here to there is here, I'm a serene healer. I want to make you feel better. I want to, you know, I want to ease your pain. And there, you know, if you're being a jerk in line, I'm going to mock you to everybody and make sure you know that you've just been drowned in a tsunami of sarcasm, and that's my favorite thing.
Nice foggy evening we're having tonight.
The topic of haunting and zombies doesn't often come up with Ray's often quiet clients, but even those who know about her multiple personalities don't always know just how far she's willing to take it.
This is what she looks like. Oh my gosh. Ray, you look awesome. She's one of the most creative people I've ever known, so it does not surprise me, but she looks amazing.
It's very freeing. It's a lot of fun to just go from being me to being this crazy creature that can, you know, just mess with you, say anything I want, and have stupid accent, make funny jokes, you know, all that fun stuff. And, you know, I mean, walking around through the line going, hey, it's all fun and games till someone loses an eye. Then it's a game, find the eye, woohoo, you know. Haunted Overload has always been very much a passion for everybody. It's not like we have a bunch of just hired thugs or anything like that. Everybody there is there because they love Halloween, and it's just such a good atmosphere, such a good crew there, that we just have a good time doing it.